3 reasons to go visit the Kennedy Space Center in America, Florida. Hello everybody, it's Tom here from the Company Code, author, educator and public speaker. I'm here today to talk to you about the Kennedy Space Center in Florida in the US. Guys, this is a once in a lifetime experience. Even if you're not really so interested in space travel, go once. If you don't like it, you can come back here and rant at me, but quite frankly I couldn't really see any reason why you won't like it. So I'm going to give you my 3 reasons right now. So the first reason, well, quite simply, it is not a theme park. Now think about that for a moment. It's not a theme park. It's not fake. It's not fantasy based. It's not trying to be glitzy and glamorous. It is real. It is a real thing, and you're getting to see the real inner workings of that operation. Not only that, you're getting to see how it's evolved from very small beginnings up to now. You know, Kennedy Space Center is still a working place. And I'll come to how I more or less know that later. It's on the internet, but there's another thing that I will reveal later, okay? Kennedy Space Center is, as I've said, it's a working place. You will get to see all of the things they had to do to get a man into space, okay? This is, you know, for anyone growing up as a young child, I think there's always a curious part of you as a little boy or girl that wonders about going into space. And even if you're an adult taking a family, the inner child's coming out because you're going to go to see that with your family. And it's very family friendly, even though it isn't your traditional theme park. And it is because it's not the norm. And by being that gives it more appeal, believe it or not. Honest, really. Secondly, the second reason, well, the rocket garden. One of the many features that you've got over at the Kennedy Space Center is an outdoor space which is known as the rocket garden. You get to see a lot of old spacecraft out on the green grass there. You can go and play in them, you can have your photos taken with them. It's also a really great place where you would be able to have viewed rocket launches back in the day. So try to imagine as you're standing there, try and take yourself back in your mind to what it would be like to watch a live rocket go up and a space shuttle launch. And like back in the days, you know, when this was brand new and a lot of things were being, you know, touted, pushed for it, you know, and how much the American government really put their heart and soul into this to be like the winners of the space race, you know. And do not underestimate just the beautiful views that you will see in the surrounding areas of the Kennedy Space Center, and particularly in that section. There's many other attractive parts, but this is one that will really, I think, whet the appetite for the rest of your tour if you've not been before. I particularly remember just standing in awe underneath one of the old shuttles. I think it was Discovery. Couldn't remember what number, but it's been a long time. And just being like, wow, you know. So yeah, it's really interesting place to go in that respect. Third and final reason. Now, I said I'd come to something here now. Right. Bear in mind, because this is a working area, then there is the very distinct possibility that you could actually have the pleasure of seeing a space shuttle launch. And yes, everybody, I had that pleasure back in 1998. My first visit ever to America with my family we went in the morning with the intention of going into Kennedy Space Centre to look around like you would do normally. We arrived there and we were turned away and told, you can't go in today, there's a shuttle launch. We were also told that if you go to a nearby village you can watch the shuttle launch, well, town. We drove to the town, and me, my father, my granddad, brother, sister, the rest of the family sat across the river. I remember it clear as the day. It was a beautiful spring day. The sun was shining, and somebody was filming it back then with old VHS type camera recording, and I could hear the radio logged into the ground control. I could hear what the astronauts were saying to their head office about what they were doing. It was really, really great. And then sure enough, far away in the distance across the water, miles away, you could just about make out the bottom of the rocket, probably about the boosters, not much higher up than that. Then all of a sudden it started to launch, and kind of like watching a giant firework go up. It starts to ascend, and then sure enough the sound wave hits you from across the water. At the time, my granddad, who's no longer with us, bless his, God rest his soul, turned to me and says, that's got to be one of the greatest things I've ever seen. And I don't think I really appreciated it back then as a much younger man, but he's right. Think about it, that's progress of mankind there, that you're seeing before your very eyes. I count myself as incredibly blessed to have had that opportunity and to have seen that. I'm not saying that you will be as lucky, but what I am saying is, should you be as lucky, you're not only going to go to the theme park, you're not only going to get to experience and understand everything that is and that goes into it, you may even get to see it with your own eyes. And I've got to say, seeing it with my own eyes, what an experience. As an Englishman, as a Britishman, I'll say English first, British second, we don't have anything like that here in the UK. So to see something so wonderful, so great, so amazing like that is it's mind-blowing. And as I said, my old granddad was absolutely wowed by it. And why would you not be? And even if you go and you don't have that opportunity, you will be able to see inside Kennedy Space Centre simulated type scenarios. It's not the same, of course, but it's as close as you can get to the real thing, and it will give you a better idea of the whole experience, really. Those are my 3 reasons for visiting the Kennedy Space Centre. Thank you all very much for listening today, really appreciate it. This is my second of 3 videos that are going to be out this week. Put down in the comment section below, would you like to visit the Kennedy Space Centre? Are you someone that's interested in space travel? Does it appeal to you? Does it not? Would you like to be, taking your family one day? Do you think that young children may enjoy the idea of rockets and shuttles? Most male little boys do, to be honest. Remember please to hit that subscribe button down below and leave me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell go ding dong so you know when my next content's out, as I'm dedicated to putting videos out 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Until then, everybody, I want to say thank you all very much for tuning in. As always, your support is very much appreciated, and until then, you take care. We'll be back in a couple of days with a new video. Bye for now.